you very much, members of the Fourth Estate. My name is Haggai Penye Ekene Mrisho Joel Jembe, the National Speaker of Bunge la Wananchi. First and foremost, I want to also have a word or have an opinion on this issue of IEBC. First, I want to congratulate His Excellency the President for ensuring that the minority community are represented. And today, a minority community, which people never thought, the Turkana, today can get to a position of chairperson of IEBC. And we unanimously, as patriotic citizens of this country, congratulate our President, our Commander-in-Chief, for having faith in Etheno to be our chairperson. The commissioners are diverse and they represent each and every community in Kenya. And for that matter, I want to ask Kenyans of goodwill to have faith in the IEBC. Let us not be brainwashed by opposition anarchists who do not mean well for this country. You can't be opposing everything. We know where opposition started, and the opposition was very strong during the inception of political pluralism in 1992, when they used to fight for Kenya, not for their selfish interest. We know where the opposition came from. Coming to 1997, 2002, 2007, and we have seen many elections. And we, Google, as a youth of this country, we must compile ourselves with a history so that we know our country is going up. Let us give IEBC enough time to organize themselves and also conduct successful by-elections. We are aware that we have constituencies which have not been represented for a very long period of time. We have wards which have not been represented by MCS for a very long period of time. It's not only horrifying, but utter delay, also delay to the democratic right of electorate in those electoral bodies, electoral jurisdiction. One thing I also want to add is that IEBC should not increase constituencies, should not increase wards, should not increase other electoral regions, because Kenyans are currently overburdened. Even with the 291 constituencies, we are overburdened. We are overburdened with over 1,400 wards. We are overburdened, and for that matter, we humbly request them to ensure that certain constituencies are merged, so that we don't spend more resources in few offices. Instead, those resources will go to do other things like construction of roads, bringing electricity, ensuring that the locals have water. This will create employment for the youth. So that should also be looked at. I want to urge the current chairperson of the IEBC to focus on ensuring that electoral, some constituencies are merged, some wards are merged, so that we lower the numbers to our formerly 210. If we go back to 210, and even these counties, they should be looked at, so that we have 18 counties. This will ensure that resources are pumped to the locals and the youths of this country can be employed, because currently we are overburdened by wage bills, we are overburdened by expenditure, we are overburdened by corruption, and this needs to be talked, to be looked at. The president means well for this country, and for that matter, we want to urge opposition leaders to stop spearheading hate and opposing everything for the sake of opposing. Kindly oppose something which can also educate. You are the people who should oversight and also check the government. Let us be realistic in criticizing the government. As Bunge la Wananchi, we have played a role, and we were advocating that the IEBC chair should not be someone who has been tainted before. And our call, the President of the Republic of Kenya has heeded to the call of the National People's Assembly, and we were very happy when a minority community was nominated to head a very important body which determines the leaders who govern Kenya, by ensuring that the voice of the people is heard, ensuring that only those who lead are elected. And I want to urge also our political parties to be very keen in ensuring that they conduct a free and fair nomination, because irregularities start at the party. We have some parties which enjoy a unanimous support in certain regions. Ensure you conduct a free and fair nomination, so that you give IEBC easy time. That is my take for the state. Maybe if there are questions. Any question?
What can you say about the nominees?
The
nominees.
the nominees of just as I had insinuated earlier, we congratulate the president because the nominees, these are people whom I followed the paneling process, the question which they were being asked. I think they never performed dismally. They were very factual to their the questions which were being asked, and these are competent Kenyans. Let us give them time to prepare for 2027 election and also for the by-elections we have. These are qualified people. They are Kenyans. Even the chairperson is from minority community, and we want also the minority to feel as if they are part and parcel of Kenya. If you can look at what was happening in Turkana, people were very much happy. People were very much happy after Eno was elected the chairperson. So on that, I congratulate the president. Let us empower a minority community, because there were times which minority community were not being considered. So I think it is a plus to the governance and leadership of this country. And for that matter, I congratulate His Excellency the Commander-in-Chief.
If I may, these people were in the political arenas, like for example, Andre was in the political, was the one who was deciding which political to be registered. In this case, will Andre serve as a good commissioner?
Thank you very much. Each and every one of us, Calvins, each and every one of us has a life. We have life. Even me, I have a past. I have people whom I've interacted with. One day, one time, if I'm also qualified, if President will appoint me Cabinet Secretary, especially 2027, because we are very much focused. You will find, oh, a guy, you are friend to this and this or this, you will be compromised. So everyone has a past. Let us give them time. And the RUTO might be nini. Kwanza, this issue of multi-party democracy, this issue of many parties in the Republic of Kenya has really messed us. And this has to be relooked at the National Assembly. We need to have few parties so that we have a clear democratic process. Even if we can have two, for instance, like America, the Democrat and Republic. In Kenya, we started with the KANU and Ford, and it was very interesting. Opposition was very good. Ford was a very strong party. But since selfish interests came in, Ford divided with Ford Asili and Ford Kenya. And since then, we have been having many parties, and this has created negative ethnicity, it has created corruption, it has created selfish interest, and the interests of the Kenyan people are not taken into consideration. So I think this is a matter, is a topic of discussion. Let us have few parties, and these small parties, there has to be a restriction to ensure that for you to be called a party, you must have a huge following in the Republic of Kenya. That need to be checked by our legislation and also those commissions which are concerned with that.
In less than a minute, Chair, Speaker, I wanted to know, majority, not even majority, all of the commissioners appointed by the President,
yes,
are relatives and friends of people in government. Then how sure are we as Kenyans that we're going to have a credible election, bearing in mind that the commission is already biased?
Thank you, Eugene. Just as I had said, each and everyone has a past. And I want to urge youth of this country, even before this thing of paneling came, we told people to apply. We told people to apply so that they don't complain. If those are the people who applied, and those are the people who have qualified, well, I don't see any difficulty there. I just want to say, Eugene, everyone has a past. We have relationship. Where today you are my friend, Eugene. Tomorrow, when maybe if you go up there, will you fail to if I succeed? People will still say that, oh, Eugene was a friend to a guy. So this is a normal accusation. One thing which we are advocating for, and as the National People's Assembly, we are going to ensure that elections are free and fair. And that is we are going to test them in the by-election. We want to ensure that they conduct a free and fair election. Let's give them a benefit of doubt if they will commence with conducting free and fair by-elections. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and God bless.